on the back of the Catalans game and all the travel, is it a case of just sort of moving on quickly from that one and getting back on the horse this weekend?
Yeah, no option. Obviously, traveling back Saturday, you got a day or two recovery to try and get over the travel. So it's pretty much a short turnaround. We only got one session in the other day and today. So we've had a few breaks in between games lately, but so this is a bit different for us. So we're focusing on the boys and getting their bodies right for this week.
And speaking of bodies, you've added a big body in Joe Bullock on loan, and King's gone to Hull. So what does Joe bring to the squad, and is that something you're excited to see what he can bring?
Yeah, he brings a lot of experience. Come from a big club, and he's played for a few big clubs. So it's good to have Big Bull in the team, and he's brought some good energy and obviously a bit of size with him too. So it's good.
Excellent. And Kate Cust back in the squad again this weekend. Is he fit and ready to go if selected?
Yeah, he's fit and ready to go. He's been training hard. He's been on if you keep track of his socials, he's been on a bit of a fitness journey and he's looking fit. So sorry everyone, he's got a missus now. So but he's done well.
And Logan obviously got the head knock. Catalan, he obviously misses out because of the concussion protocols. But how's he doing? Is he okay aside from the process sort of thing?
Yeah, he's a tough cookie. He plays 100 miles an hour. He trains 100 miles an hour. So I think he knocked himself out, which is no surprise to how he plays. He plays with good intent and good aggression. So yeah, he'll be someone we'll miss this week, and his recovery's going well.
And then just looking at Huddersfield, obviously the big change last week with Ian going and Luke Robinson sort of stepping up on an interim basis. Does that change anything in terms of how you prepare for them, in that they might set up differently and play differently because the coach has moved on?
No, that's them. That's for them to worry about. Us, we worry about ourselves. We prepare how we prepare every week, and I'm sure they do too. So whatever changes they make within their team and how they play, that's on them. But our main focus is preparing for their best team that they can put on the field, and we do that by preparing ourselves and worrying about ourselves.
You made the trip once already this season. It ended up being quite a narrow result in the end, but it was a really good performance for 70 minutes. They came back late. Do you look back at that and what you did there and hope to replicate it, or is it just a case of, like you say, focus on ourselves, do our best this weekend against them, and we'll come out on top again? Yeah,
there's some things that we can go back and look at that might have worked for us back then that we might implement in this game, but we don't see the same team. So that's for both teams. We don't have the same players. They don't have the same players. Like you said, different coach, so something might change. But we go in there with the mentality of preparing for this week and whatever team they bring for this game.
Brilliant. Thanks, Krisnan. All the best.
Cheers. Thank you.
Hi, Krisnan.
Hi, mate.
Hi, mate. Just a bit more on Joe Bullock. Why was he a player you were so keen to bring in?
Like I said, experience. I don't think he was getting a fair shot where he was, and obviously got put on loan a few places. So why not? I think that was the main one. And for us, we felt we could we'll value his talents and what he brings to the game.
What are your early impressions of him? I think he's only had one training session or two training sessions, hasn't he?
Yeah, his 2 training sessions have been awesome. He didn't lose the crossbar challenge, so he's doing well.
And just a bit about King. I know it's just been announced officially by both clubs that he has left. Disappointed to see him go?
Yeah, definitely. I've worked with King the last 2 years, and I've known him a bit longer than that. Yeah, disappointed to see him go, but I'm excited for what his future brings and what he'll bring to Hull. I know it'll be good for what their style of footy and how they play. I'm sure he'll enjoy it. He gets another trip to Catalan next week, so lucky him.
Yeah, just on that, Catalan, disappointing that you couldn't give all your fans that had travelled a bit more of a show.
Yeah, definitely. You don't go there to purposely lose, and obviously we didn't play at our best. Catalan played and picked us off perfectly. They played to the game and what suits them, and obviously they know how to play in that weather. So that's no excuse to us. Both teams had to play in the same weather. So for us, I thought they played better. So that's simple as that.
And then just looking at the table, I think 10 games of the regular season left at the moment. You're in sixth, you're in that top six. You've got 3 of the teams below you to come in the next 3, Huddersfield, Cass and Leeds. How big are these next 3 games in particular?
Yeah, I think every game is big for us. Even though we're in the sixth, the teams below us, they're not far off. If we were in the bottom half, we're looking up to say we can catch these guys. We can do something. We can make a run and cement a spot in the sixth. So there's no doubt that those teams are thinking the same. And the boys that are in the sixth, they're still not safe by the top 2. So I think we got a lot of work ahead of us, and I think that top 6, bottom 6 is a bit of a front. I think anyone can win, anyone can make it. So it doesn't really matter where you sit at the moment. It's how you perform leading up to those to the end of the season, like you said.
Stuff. Good luck tomorrow night. Cheers.
Bye, mate.
All right, Krisnan.
Hey,
It's
bud.
Rob.
How are
You okay?
Yeah, good.
Good. Defeat against Catalan last week. What positives could you take from the game?
I think that everyone come away injury free. That was the main one. Bar Logan, obviously. I think there's a lot of lessons learned that we're still not where we want to be, and we've still got a lot to learn leading up to these bigger games, and obviously at the back end of the season where it's the business end.
Yeah, no points scored for the second time this season. Is that a concern for you, or is it just a bad day at the office?
No concern. I know we got points in us. You've seen it all season. We got strike players, and we've got the ability and talent to do it. So it's just a matter of producing it on the field.
Yeah, like you say, Joe Bullock's come in on loan. Looking at the stats, he's capable of 100 metres in a game. It'll certainly help our forward pack.
Yeah, he's a big body. He's a big boy. Skillful. He brings a lot of experience. Obviously, like I said, he's come from 2 big clubs. So we're not looking to give him the ball to make sure he gets 100 meters, but we know when he does get that ball, he'll cause a bit of chaos for the opposition, and that's just what we brought him in here for. He's a big body, good experience, and yeah.
Yeah, transfer deadline day is coming up, 2 weeks off. Where do you think we could strengthen if we can?
Anywhere. We don't have the biggest squad, so we'll be happy to strengthen across the board. So we're just lucky that we've got a good, strong team, and a team that look after themselves real well, real professional, and yeah, and we've got the medical staff to back that up too. They're real onto our boys and how they prepare and recover. So full credit to them.
Is it obviously in this time of the year, is it difficult to sort of find the right people and get the process done in a small time scale if you're trying to sign somebody? Or have you already sort of targeted people and it's just a matter of, dotting I's and crossing T's to get them over the line?
Yeah, we're not too focused on trying to look out. I think it's more to strengthen the squad in numbers, because like any team in the Super League, it only takes 1 or 2 injuries in certain positions, and then it causes a lot of chaos and a bit of grief, and you sort of find yourself looking out for help when obviously this is that time, and leading up to, I think, what'd you say, 2 more weeks to go. I think every team's going to try and look for a bit of backup leading into the back end of the season.
Yeah, Huddersfield away this week. Do you think it'll be tougher now Ian Watson has departed? And do you factor that in? I know for the tactics, because obviously the people talk about the new coach bounce and all that.
Yeah, I think every game's tough. Any game in Huddersfield is tough. Like I spoke earlier, the last time we played them, they finished the game strong. They're a good team. There's a lot of threat across the board, and they've got a lot of strike players that we've got to look out for, and this game's no different. Whoever's coaching, they could have no coach, and they're still going to come and perform and turn up.
Yeah, Kay Custer's back in the squad. That's a positive move. Now gives you options in the halfback hooker role.
Yeah, he might play prop this week, so who knows? Hooker and half is one thing, but he might play in the middle, so we'll never know.
You never know. Final one from me. Next 3 games are huge for our season. They do say pressure is a privilege. Are you excited about what's to come?
Yeah, I'm always excited. A bit different from playing. So as a coach, I see what our boys do week in, week out, every day. They all work and train hard. They all work on their craft, and they're always doing their little bit extra. So when it comes game time, I get excited for them, and I know they've prepared as best they can for each and every game. So talking excitement, yeah, I'm excited for the boys.